Wade. I work at Rangers Valley Feedlot. We're here in the Glen Innes area. My role here is the feed mill foreman. So here I look after the milling department and the feeding department. So daily intakes of grain that arrival is daily tested to meet our specifications to require to feed the cattle the right ration to them. So the importance of feeding these cattle is with the right specifications and requirement gives these cattle protein, energy and source for what they can get. We have a hay grinder. Obviously we're processing the hay by grinding it up from big bales to cut it down into smaller strands for the cattle. Monitoring the grain processing hourly to get the right specs for the cattle to be digestive. So as we're processing the grain, we take a sample from each side of the roll, putting it in this little small bucket, testing the weight to see if the grain is flaking right and the moisture is also correctly added to the grain as well. We use a loader to load our rations into a feed bin, which works as a percentage components, what the ration is made up of, with our silage, hay, straw, grain, cottonseed, so forth, made up into the components, and then that is delivered out to the cattle. So we have 3 feed trucks running here every daily. They're passing through here every 10 to 15 minutes, picking up a load and delivering that feed out to the cattle to get on time. With the Ridgeback being in place, we are reducing waste as it's covering the feed bunk, which is allowing us to have a lifespan a bit longer. Being wet weather, the feed gets wet out in the bunks that are not covered. With the Ridgeback, the feed is covered and the feed can last longer. In the mill office there, on the computer, we monitor our steam flaking, our intakes, and produce the feed that we need to be putting out to the cattle. So every step that takes here during the milling department, that we take very much a pride, joy into it to produce a quality good beef of Rangers Valley and put it on the markets.